Hey there, Bob St-Jacques again, and we're here to answer more of your questions. So this one is, and it's one of my favorites, any tips for keeping remote meetings fun? So you've come to the right person. So, it's been interesting watching my various colleagues and peers, all over the world and, sending me screenshots of their meetings, with all the people pictured and, so on and so forth. So they've come up with some interesting things. The first one is the theme, right? So there's a meeting theme. So some of them are, individual teams. So wear your team uniform or your team baseball cap and so on and so forth, your favorite sports team. Another one is suit up. So everybody gets dressed up and is somewhat formal for the meetings, again, something different to break up. Another interesting one that I saw, and again, you have to check with your team first to see, in your company culture, is they have the meeting in a different room in your house, right? So people will say, okay, we're having a living room, we're having a kitchen meeting. And yes, they did post pictures from people sitting in their individual bathrooms during the meetings, right? And again, of course, they went back to the kitchen table shortly thereafter. But again, it just breaks things up. So those are the different themes that they have, and some people end up having meeting slash happy hour where people bring their own cocktails or it's prearranged and things like that. Another area to keep things fun and have a dual purpose of people learning things and then learning about their colleagues is to have quizzes. So whether it's on the subject area project they're working on or the subject matter they're passionate about, or even I saw one team what they did was three truths and a lie. And so, each question was about a different individual, and everybody had to select which one was a lie. And they used Kahoot, for example, and they was able to keep track of the scores, and they had winner, and then they gave away prizes. And the last thing to keep it interesting is why not take this opportunity and delegate the leadership of the meeting to somebody else and have a different leader take charge of the meeting, setting out the agenda, setting out the structure, gathering the information. And for yourself as a leader, you can delegate this to somebody else and then show them what goes into, where you get the information from, and how it's made. So there you go. So how to make remote meetings a little bit more fun.